We need to talk about two things. And this time, it's not a WTF video.
Whoa.
I know. I was there. First thing we're going to talk about, digital.funko.com, Dungeons & Dragons Series 2. Super stoked. Got card packs. We're going to open them. Then we're going to see what we got. Hopefully it's better than the last drop. April Fool sucked. We didn't pull anything. It blew balls. We're also going to talk about the Funday sale that happened today. And I was a little surprised at what I was seeing.
Okay, stop calling it Fundays. It was the Fundays Experience sale.
Fundays Experience Tour.
I don't think it's a tour. I think it's just like there.
No, it's a tour around Funko Hollywood. They start at the front door, you get your box, and then they kick you out the back door. Right next to the trash bins. Right now, look at this. Standard packs, there's 11,734, and premium packs, there's 2,508 right now available. And we're talking about this just before they burn packs. I'll be honest, this is one of my favorite drops ever.
Just because it's yours.
Digital.funko.com for a drop. For the NFT stuff with Funko, this is the best one.
Okay, are you done? Because I was talking.
It is one of the best ones. It has the best lineup. The Funko Pops are amazing. I love it so much, baby.
Just don't make me laugh.
Go ahead.
I tried, you wouldn't let
No,
me.
go ahead.
No.
Have some.
I'm not talking.
Have some.
You obviously do not care what I have to say.
I care about everything that you have to say.
I'm not talking. Just because it's your favorite doesn't mean it's everyone's favorite.
When did I say that?
I'm just saying, like, that's why.
It's a great set.
I'm not saying it's not.
It's one of the best.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'm so glad you feel that way, but not everyone is going to feel that way.
But it's great.
Good.
It should have sold better.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason why I think these didn't sell so well is because Fundays tickets sold today.
You really think that many people...
I think that people went and shot their shot. They blew their load. They spent all their muffins on Fundays tickets, and they didn't have enough room. Right now is the time I would say Jello. Not enough room for NFT card packs.
Wait, what about Jello?
You never heard there's a little room for Jello? You never heard that? Bill Cosby used to say it.
I don't think you're supposed to talk about Bill Cosby.
Let's open the card packs, Heather. What are you excited about the most?
Not this! Stop!
What are you excited about? You're always touching my nose, getting crazy. What are you excited about from this drop? You touched my eye! What's wrong with you?
I tried to get your nose, but you moved.
Heather, which one are you most excited about? There they all are, right there in our faces.
I'll be honest, don't really care to get any of these, but
Heather,
I like...
shut the f*** up, because just the other day we made a video. We made a video and you're like, my favorite is this and my favorite is that. The only one I don't like is Freddy Bunko.
Yeah,
and then the rest of them, you're like, oh, very cool, and I want them all.
But
and now you're changing your tune.
No,
you got them bangs. You got them bangs. And your whole, your everything's changed.
I didn't say I want them all. I said my favorite is the Pseudo Dragon.
Do you feel like you get treated differently because you have bangs now?
Yeah, you're abusing me way more. You're making fun of me here, you're making fun of me out there, and it makes me cry.
Good thing is you got bangs to cover all the tears. Okay, so if you're going to ask me what I'm most excited about,
it's
the one that I want the most, Orcus, and I really like the Death Tyrant. Mimic is amazing. The Jubilex is amazing. And the Pseudo Dragon is amazing. The Freddy Funko, I don't really care so much about.
Fantastic.
Will I get the royalty? It'll depend on how many epics I pull.
That's stupid.
So I have 6 prems, and I got 1 standard. I only bought a standard just to see what would happen in a standard. So you want to take turns?
Yep.
I'll start, and then, okay.
Time
you
to
excited?
ruin our lives.
Hold my hand.
No, I'm not.
No, if you hold my hand, it's better luck. Here, come on.
Just so you know, this is forced.
Whoa!
Okay, that was...
That was badass. Okay, this whole hand-holding thing isn't doing anything. Oh, come on, pull me a Death Tyrant. Oh, come on, man. What is going on? We're like on a streak right now of pulling absolute dog shit. See, typically I'd be excited about the epics, but I don't care about the epics because I don't want the royalty. Is this a joke? Is this because we said Fundays was not going to happen?
To be fair, I don't think Fundays is happening.
Oh, this is gnarly.
You ever see those comments where they're like, influencers get all the best stuff?
At least I got a Mimic. Oh my god, I got a Death Tyrant. Okay. Well, that's something. 2 in 1 pack.
Yeah, that's good.
I was really hoping for an Orcus. But I'm getting the wrong one. I'm getting the common one.
Gosh, I am so happy you spent $190 on these.
Death Tyrant's going for 39. Jublix is going for 23. Mimic 31. Pseudo Dragon is 48. Orcus is 198. Son of a bitch.
So you spent $190 for $70 worth of items. That's fantastic, babe. You really did good.
Remember when we used to pull like doubles and triples? Remember that?
I remember when I agreed to marry you because I thought that you were really smart.
Agreed?
Mm-hmm. You asked and I said yeah.
Because you love me.
No, I don't think.
And you thought it looked good down here, and you thought it looked good up here.
I said yes because I loved you and I thought that you were smart. That was part of the loving you part.
When did you ever think I was smart?
Now I'm finding out that you're a big dumb idiot who cannot help himself and continues to buy and buy and buy and you don't stop.
You fart all the time. You think I'm happy?
I actually just did a silent one as you were saying.
I know you did. Guess what? It wasn't silent. Disgusting little monster bear. I pulled 2 things. Actually, I pulled 3 things.
What's the third thing?
I pulled on my Hulk.
Why?
Because it was the only excitement I was getting today after that miserable pull. Any other good news?
Funday experience tickets went up for sale today. Want to talk about that?
I'm going to leave this one up to you. I'm hurt.
I think either nobody wanted to get in or like they're letting a lot of people in. Like thousands.
Thousands?
Like 10,000 plus. So Fundays normally sold out relatively quickly.
Almost instantly.
Yeah. But that was a much different experience. They would rent an area, whether it be a room or the Shell in San Diego, and they would host a bunch of people there. But I think this is formatted so that they can get a lot more people in. So I think that means that they just had a lot of tickets available.
That's what I'm thinking too, because it did take a while. I noticed something today. There were a lot of slots available for Sunday. And then moments after, I was communicating with like friends. People were telling me about it. And moments after this happened. And I wonder if they truly sold out or if Funko pulled them because maybe they weren't selling out or maybe they realized they sold too many or they truly just sold out of all the bunch of tickets at one time. I was shocked like you. I was thinking that this would sell out in just seconds because that's typically how it happens with Fun Days. But this not happening during San Diego Comic-Con, that probably had a lot to do with that?
Absolutely. I agree with that because like I said in yesterday's video, I feel like they're catering to mostly people who live around the Hollywood store and then like a handful of people are going to fly in.
So let's read comments. This person says, they probably sold 100K tickets across all time and days. Funko made money today. Most likely. I mean, they sold, what, tickets for $175 and they sold out of like multiple time slots?
Yeah, I don't think 100,000 tickets though.
I don't think so either. I think that's a little over the top. But they said nobody wanted this and can't wait. Anyone got an extra ticket?
Okay,
looks like people are trying to sell them.
My question is, how do you miss this? It was up forever.
Funko has scammed them, LMAO. Do we know when the online box will drop? Probably late June during the event. And this person says, my brother is going to love this event. So congratulations to that guy's brother. Now, had we lived closer, I probably would have attended this thing. Why not? If the tickets were up like that, I would have gone, checked it out, see what's there. I'm excited for the people that are going because they're going to see something entirely different from Funko. I think that this event is going to be much different from Fun Days. In fact, I don't believe this is really a Fun Days. Like I said previously, I think they literally just use the name to sell tickets. I really don't believe it's going to be at the same level as a normal Fun Days experience. So I'm excited to see what people do see there, their thoughts about it. And you know, the people who go are going to come out and talk about how hyped they are. But I am looking for the people who are going and that are going to be completely brutally honest. So if you are going, you bought tickets, when you do go, and we will talk about this in the future, I want you to email gastlecast@gmail.com and let us know really how the event goes.
Because if it really is good or really is bad.
People go super hype mode because they bought their tickets, they spent all their money, and now they got to prove to the world, like, I spent it and it was worth it, damn it. That is not how I operate. As you and everybody else knows, when we went to their night event at New York Comic Con.
Fright Night?
When we went there.
Jeez, you hated it so much you blocked the name out of your memory.
I came right back and I talked about how much I did not like it, or there were things I didn't like about it. I have a feeling that this event is going to be great because of the boxes, but the event itself will not be that great. But again, I want to see what happens.
I am very eager to hear from people how they like it, and I hope that nobody sugarcoats it.
Most people were buying multiple days from what I was seeing.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me doing that.
There were some people that were buying Friday through Sunday. I saw some people buying Friday and Saturday. So there's a lot of people going multiple days. So hopefully it's worth it, or at least the box of fun itself is worth it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't skimp on the box of fun. But I have high hopes because we complained big time last year. The year before was a big fail, but the year before that with the Spider-Man Freddy Funko and the Darth Maul Freddy Funko, that was an incredible event. The boxes of fun at home and the boxes of fun at the event were both epic.
Yeah, the Blacklight Battle.
Yes, I hope we return back to that, so fingers are crossed that both the event's great, the pops there are great, and the pops are great at home.
So we did hear that there will be sodas in the box of fun. Now, don't quote me on that, but it came from a very, very, very reliable source, so I believe it.
So if sodas are canceled, this might be the last time we ever see sodas.
It could be.
A little bit more icing on that big old poo-poo cake. I call it a poo-poo cake because it's a Fun Days experience and not Fun Days, the official Fun Days. What do you call it, dumb days?
Yeah, dumb days.
Sad days.
Dumb days.
Hopefully it's fun days for
Not
everybody.
Dumb days.
Guys, what do you think about everything that happened in this video? How about my incredibly terrible pulls? And then, of course, how do you think the Funko sales went today? If you know more, please let us know in the comments.
So one thing we didn't mention at all was the amount of people that were in line for this. So people were getting in line in the little queue with the walking guy. There were 91, I saw 91 and 92,000 people ahead of people in screenshots.
So keep in mind that people are using multiple browsers.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking a lot of it was.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that's what it was because people wanted to make sure that they were getting their tickets.
Yeah. So they probably had Chrome and Firefox and
bots
Edge.
and all sorts of stuff because that's how people
yeah.
operated with the Fun Days in the past.
Yeah.
They were getting in there buying all their tickets, which tells me that they probably did have a lot of tickets. There's probably a lot of people going to this. What do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we like to shout out to Brian Formillo, Gloom Greco, Scott Field, Frank Wilson is a Panda, Eric Rasmussen, Jessica Eaton, Cody Wilcox, Larissa Ellis, Joey Prime, and Heather Coy. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock so hard. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast if you have not joined yet. There are many ways to support our Patreon. You can either go in by level 1, which is a $3 Patreon. Level 2 is a $5 Patreon, which gets your name at the end of all of our videos. Gives you access to our Google Meet lives every single month. Level 3 is $10, and that gives you access to our Google Meet. You see our name here. You're a part of a bunch of giveaways during our Google Meet. And level 4 is all of the things, but you get a special giveaway every other month. Make sure you check out patreon.com/Gastlecast, and you're going to want to check it out soon because we're going live with our patrons this Saturday, the 17th of May at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to be doing giveaways, showing you upcoming Mischief Toys things, and much, much more. Make sure you go and check it out, patreon.com/Gastlecast. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss the new content. We have a blast here. Come and watch us live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. That's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for staying until the end. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.